Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Hand of Fate.
I do
Where,
not know what the usurper has done with my game. He will have improved it, I am sure, as I improved the game of my predecessor.
last time we beat the Emperor, and this time we're going against the Hierophant. We're going with the Wanderer, because it's a dice bonus, and this one will use a lot of dice things, as you can see on the top. The mission here is to discover the Assassin, going with these encounter cards: Arm Wrestling, Elder's Gift, Burning Building, Empire Contacts, Exploring the Wilds, Rana's Remarkable Fishing, Pickpocket, and Duel. Equipment-wise, I'm mainly going for all of these. Focus on Exquisite Blade, which is sells for a shit ton. And supplies-wise, I'm going for these two. This is already all preset because I already started recording this once. And then I noticed my mic was off. Fun. So, let's start this.
In better times, it would have been my card here, the guardian of knowledge and the protector of the gates of life and death. Now Callus sits that throne, and miscreants assume the position.
The Mulberry Inn. Wow, that's a terrible starting location. With Malcolm's encouragement, what's a few murders in the grand scheme of things? You find yourself sat opposite of the opulently dressed leader of the Thieves Guild, or one of the leaders, in its shadowy organization. He takes a sip of wine and leans back to savor the taste. I am scheduled to be assassinated. I believe the suspect is one of my own. With subtle nods indicates a bearded man, a woman with red hair, and a man with grey eyes. Borden, Rowena, and Grindem, my three personal silencers. One of them left me this note, I am sure. And the red candle's flame burns out. On his last evening at Mulberry Inn, the false priest will have his sins appeased. He points out to the red candle upon the fireplace. The assassin favors theatrics over secrecy, it seems. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you will likely need gold. Thieves will tell you anything for gold. So in this mission, as you can see the top right, we have to get through 3 nights and find the assassin. You have to find 19 clues. You can find the assassin with less clues, but if you don't have all the clues, you do not get the golden token, which is what we care about. Which means we have to ask about everything. Who is he? I am known as Father Galfrey, though it is not my true name, of course. I keep track of accounts in this region. Ask more information about the assassin. Note was left for me at this inn. Same thing as earlier, the assassin favors theatrics over secrecy. Ask about Borden. Borden is the eldest in my employ. A simple, nervous kind of man. I highly doubt that he would have the heart nor the finesse to assassinate me. Unless he has hidden his true nature all this time. So, Borden has worked for a long time. That's our first clue. I'd say you have to pour a few meads into him if you want him to talk. Giffy said Borden will spill more truth when drunk. Then, Rowena. Rowena has been one of my scientists for as long as I have been in this position, and that is a very long time indeed. Rowena has worked for him for a long time. I asked that she infiltrate the 3rd Legion of the Imperial Army and eliminated their captain. She did so, of course, as efficiently as possible. Giffy said Rowena was in the 3rd Legion of the Empire's army. I suspect that she is only loyal to gold, but she is quite a valuable asset to the guild, so it would be a shame if she intends to assassinate me. Galfrey said Rowena will always tell the truth for money. Asked for more information about Grinden. Grinden has been in my employ for some time, so worked for a long time as well. He's prone to making the most preposterous claims, many of which are untrue. I'd be wary of his exaggerations, even if he isn't the assassin, and especially when he's had too much wine. So Griffey said Grinden makes wild accusations when drunk. Find the assassin for me. So, this is essentially what we have to do. Get Borden drunk, and he will tell us 3 truths. Pay, what's it called, Rowena? And she will tell us the truth, and get the last guy drunk, and he will tell us only lies. Then we have to, well, match what they said with each other. The reason why this map is shitty is because I'm going to have to spend a lot of food. Pretty sure. General store. Let's leave. Oh no. Backtracking does not cost food in this game. Arm wrestling. For free. Ooh. Very good. I probably should have read it.
Back to the bones.
12.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Honestly, 12 is good enough if we boost it. So we do have to reroll one. So I'm going to reroll this one. Hopefully still a 3 or higher. 4. And I'm using Kolbjorn. Like this. No, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it, game. I just lost 30 gold. The issue is... Well, I did gain 10. The issue here is I have a different controller than what's showing on screen, so I don't know which button is which.
Always keep an eye on their belongings, lest little hands find idle work.
With a snap, you feel something being yanked off your person. You turn to find a goblin running away, giggling and pointing at you. He stole. With no time to check what was stolen, you rush after the devils. So they stole something. Probably my billy clubs, I'm guessing. That's the only thing I had. Or maybe my gold. The goblins work in a very funny way. Oh no, I have my billy clubs. Oh no, I never had the billy clubs. Yeah, you see. Yeah, I have shitty weapons. They stole my weapons. Kolbjorn. His family lost, his claim turned against him. Kolbjorn has traveled south in search of meaning. When activated, Kolbjorn performs a charging attack that causes stun and may knock down weak enemies. Stay close to charge his ability faster.
I wish you an honorable death.
Please charge. And now we have to go after the goblins, or they will get away with our money. So kill the goblins as quickly as possible. That's the first one. And now the second one. Again, really need to kill the goblins. There we go. Oh no, goblin timer is still going on. What? There is no goblin alive. Shit, don't tell me these guys count. Okay, I was very sure you just have to kill the goblins. Apparently that is not true. Well, I'm somewhat fucked then. Unless this counts because I already killed them. Still, let's try to kill them in time. Shouldn't be too difficult, only one guy's left. One full HP guy. You may be able to be somewhat difficult. Yeah, barely didn't make it, but I should get the money. The equipment. You take back your brigand's blades. Good. As soon as you do so, Splutter the Goblin's question awakes and flips away from giggling and escape to the forest. So goblins are colluding with the Thieves Guild now? With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Come on, exquisite blade. Nope. This is a helmet. This is an what's it called? Thieves weapon, which is really good. But I do need some fame for it. I'm going for the billy clubs, for sure.
No better way to
And
enforce
food.
justice than force. All law follows from might.
Kinda true.
Once again, we return to the inn, seeking clues to save a life. When we look into memories, so many things are left unsaid and clouded. Why this life? Why this inn?
Good question. You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Garth at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across him. He scratches some numbers on one of the many rolls of papers scrawled across the table and glances up at you. 3 days until the assassin comes for me and 3 suspects. How apt. 3 days to uncover the liar. I would like you to follow one of my scientists on a job, trading trust for information. Pay for it if you must. Ask why his underlings would want to kill him. We all covered gold. That is why we are in this business, no? If somebody has paid a high price for my head, then there is little I can do. He considers his wine for a moment. I'd imagine the assassin is more inclined towards lying. If you can root out the liar, you will uncover the assassin too. So the assassin will always lie. That's another clue. I'm going to go Borden, Grinden, Rowena. Because for Rowena, you need money. Borden and Grinden, you just need to play good. Borden is going to pick up some lamps from Shipwreck Port that have been, let's say, repossessed from their owners. You note the meeting point on your...
For strange bedfellows. Here you are, helping thieves challenge thieves, without a thought for their ultimate victims.
Here at the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. The guild. So we have to go on the opposite ones.
A game of chance or two, perhaps.
Ooh. Besides a busy Empire Road, you spy a ramshackle stall whereupon a few ramshackle people are seated on the stools, rolling dice. You approach the stall and behind the table is a little girl practicing on a poorly tuned violin. Beside her waits a squat lady clad in flowery apron. Welcome, have a seat. Do try the spike cakes. I baked them this morning. Play cards, play dice, attempt to steal. Dice is something I should easily win. So let's bet 5 gold for now. Or bet 11. I can probably win with 11. That's a risk. Let's do 11. Roll the die. So we have to roll low. 11 is decent.
Well,
and now we have to roll higher than
continue
that.
to impress.
4. That is not higher. I'm going to have to re-roll all of these. I cannot win this. There goes 11 gold. Roll at least 11 on your third and final roll. That's actually good. I wanted to fail that one so that my roll isn't higher. 7. That's good. Still 7? What the fuck's with my luck? Please give me at least a 4. 5. And we gain 22 gold for this. Let's attempt to steal from the patrons. Wow, that's difficult. I can definitely do it, but wow.
The challenges it presents.
Ooh, I failed.
Too.
You failed, and I get kicked out. Take some damage. Oh, well. Ooh, fishing time.
Represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
So here I'll actually want the golden harpoon. So let's purchase the premium harpoon for 10 gold. And start harpoon fishing. We want to hit the golden one. Easy.
Breathe, you have done well.
With unerring accuracy, your harpoon plunges deep into the reef. And now we want the second golden one. Easy. Again, golden harpoon makes this a lot easier. The harpoon descends into the lowest reaches of the reef. The merchant's vessel treasure glitters tantalizing on the ocean floor. And this one is a lot harder, but very much doable. Do have to play a bit careful. Don't want to hit the silver on accident. Nice! Triple gold!
That will set you in good stead from here.
You harpoon bursts into something solid. Rana, how's your catch up to deck?
Full of life and of death.
Dead man's sand? I wanted money. Among the coins and confused sea urchins, you spy a curious gauntlet. It hums with arcane power to slide it over your hand.
A reward well earned.
Time to return to the docks and distribute the sea's bounty. Armed northerners await you on the docks. A burning man reeks of fish and seawater points at Rana accusatory. There she is, the one who stole my father's whaling harpoon. Let's teach her what to do with pirates around these parts. And we have to fight. This happens because I bought the premium harpoon, which apparently is not hers. Oh well, I can easily beat the shit out of a few dudes. First northerner fight as well, so... And first fight with these weapons. So let's show it off. Brigand's blades, a sharp knife quickly applied under cover of night, has been the tool of footpads and criminals. Ah, shit. I thought I was going to hit him here and interrupt him, but I, for some reason, did not. There we go. Ow, I blocked that one. And that one too, but apparently I understand that one. That one didn't work because, well, I was mid-block for a different one. Normally you're not allowed to attack with two dudes. You do know that game. Oh, come on. Waste of special ability. And again, I block one dude and get hit by another. Which is very annoying. Definitely lost a lot more HP here than I hoped for. Maybe the enemies are actually getting stronger, which would kind of make sense. They did in the first game. So maybe they're now allowed to do multiple attacks. And I was mid-activation of my special ability. Second thing I had no excuse for. Yeah, I lost way too much HP on that. Shit. Oh well. Guess I'm rusty. Nice work protecting the cargo. Now, not what I was expecting to haul up, but good enough. We gained 20 gold. And that's it. Worth it for me. Oh no, I'm an idiot. That's the job. I thought that was the end.
See the potential of cards.
I have no platinum cards in my deck.
If you can force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
But I do gain fame for this, so Billy Club.
You've
And I get Dead
proven
Man's Hand.
yourself worthy.
This is what I wanted to do
Assassins.
next.
I have little love for them, less still for the criminal guilds that fill the cities these days. Bankers, thieves, assassins, merchants, kings. Each tries to use their power to control those around them.
You travel to Shipwreck Port by wagon. You ride in relative silence until Borden turns to you and asks quite seriously, what do you think of the boss? He loves the boss. I have to talk about good stuff. Tell him you are proud to be working under such a great man. Borden smiles when he hears your answer. Borden trusts you a little more. At the port, you are approached by a pirate bearing a load of stolen lumps. Borden goes to give him a sack of gold, presumably payment. The usually pale pirate shakes his head. No. He pulls out a rusty bucket and his sword. I want blood. Theirs. He looks at you. 3 pain cards might kill me, but I have to do this. 15? 10 max life is good. 15. Oof. Borden trusts you a little more. You retrieve the crate of stolen lumps and pile them on the wagon before setting off. When you arrive at the drop-off point, Borden is seized with sudden emotion. I'm sorry I asked you to give blood. I'm a terrible person, aren't you? I'm actually not sure what the correct thing to do here is. I think it's comfort him. Yep, we have to comfort him. Well, attempt to. Easy. Borden trusts you a little more. Borden wrings his hands as if he would very much like to leave. I should go. Ask him what he thinks of Father Godfrey. The boss always makes sure we get our cut. We can't ask for any better. Really, in a guild of scoundrels like us. Ask about his favorite food. Oh, blackberry tart. Or maybe apple tart. Ask him about his family. Borden looks sadly to the ground. She left me for a trader. You don't want to probe any further. So, new clue. We think Borden was his wife left him for a trader. And ask about his past. I was a farmer before this. Borden wrings his hands as if he is very much like to leave. Bid goodbye. Okay, so I got 2 clues. Left for a trader and... what's it called? And... he was a farmer. Enter the inn. You enter Mulberry Inn and find Father Godfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across him. He scratches some numbers on one of the many rolls of paper thrown across the table, then he glances up at you. I hope the job with Borden was fruitful today. You are not dead with a knife in your back, so I presume yes. I would be prudent to review what my silences have said when you had a quiet moment. Perhaps you will catch a lie in the process. Talk about the goblin problem. Goblins from our guild? Their loyalty to the guild is tenuous at best. Here, take this. You get Thieves' Folly, which will make goblins
Begins and ends with
attack for that. A funny bunch, goblins. Now I'm going with Grindan. I am told Grindan to stake out the castle by Moorhammer Lake for any movement, out or in. The lady of the castle owes us a considerable debt. You know the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. So, I would optimally go there first, but my HP is low. Well, apparently not low enough to go for this. Let's go.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own.
Okay, apparently I did not do well enough. But I had it right.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
I did take my time, thank you very much. Okay, first one saved. Try again.
Do with that, given your position.
Wow, so many life failure cards. That's really bad for me. Another failure. Not good. And now there's only 2 toils left. Oh, dodge the injury. Okay. And one more. We can do this. Come on. I'm so fucked. Oh, no! That's so close. Well, at least I got some of them saved. General store. I hate to do this, but how much is healing? 10 for 8. No. How much is food? Well, I can sell some equipment. Particularly Deadman's Hand. Don't need it. Brigand's Blades. They're cheap, but sure. And that's it. Now I have a lot of money. I want some food. Because that's going to be way better HP recovery. Even if it's expensive. So, now I camp.
Good. Take this chance to review the clues you have learned so far.
Cost me a lot, but that's worth it. And now I go for this mission. With a shout, Grindan signals your arrival at the castle by Moorhammer Lake. You find some long grass and settle down for the day. Despite being a stakeout, Grindan happily talks quite loudly. You know, my sources tell me the lady inside is wanted for high treason. He suddenly pulls out a bit of a charcoal and paper. Would you like my autograph? Say yes. He is a braggart. You want to play into him. You allow him to scribble his name on the roll of paper. He tucks it lovingly into your hand. Grindan trusts you a little more. Time passes, but nobody leaves or enters the modest castle. I say, who are you anyway? Grindan retrieves a boiled sweet from a paper bag and pops into his mouth. I've not seen you around before. You can say I'm a new recruit, or you're the leader of the Thieves Guilds in disguise. I believe you say the second one. Yes, because we want him to be impressed with us. Grindan rises his eyebrows. Really? What are you doing here? With me on this job? Doing a routine checkup? Or I'm here to personally congratulate him. Oh wow! Grindan bows his head in deference. Can't believe it. I mean, suppose I'm quite handsome and good at this job to boot. Can I ask you a question? Are you really planning to assassinate the Emperor? Of course I am. Right? Right. Grindan crinkles his paper bag of sweets wide-eyed. But I heard the Emperor has got magic keeping him alive. He trusts you a little more. Little else happens during the stakeout. You spend most of the time watching a dog sleep. Before you head your separate ways, you take the chance to question Grindan. Ask him what he thinks of Father... Oh no. Oh yeah, we need to get him drunk later. What he thinks of Father Galfrey. But Galfrey, a daring old fool, I'm surprised he hasn't already been replaced by a younger, more dashing guild member. He's gone soft in his old age. The other day he let out one of the rabble go free after they mucked up a job. No thumbs chopped or anything. Favorite food? A great question. Would be Sugar's Pan Swan, no doubt. Family? Who needs family when I have so many devoted followers? Past. Well, I used to be a famed actor, but that was a while ago. So he's probably lying, but yeah, he says he's a famed actor. Bid goodbye. Goblins. Let's go for another fight. This one I'm going to skip though. Oh. Is it a different one? I don't think so. Let's go. Well, I just died. How? Turns out if you do finisher moves, the fire guys can still damage you.
So little.
Also,
This, however.
the boss of this stage is supposed to be a new thief unit called the Silencer. I just fought 3 of these in this random battle before we ever did this fight. So yeah, fuck you, game. Fuck you. I'll see you back here in a moment, but first what did we earn? Dead Man's Hand, sure.
There is still a chance of completion, but...
Okay, I'm back. The annoying thing with this mission is... well, it changes. The clues change. They're not preset, so... maybe the thing we just had is different. Would be annoying. Tomorrow evening I may die. Ask to borrow gold? I cannot. I have to rely on the guild's records. Ask why he trusts you? Even if you were to steal the ring from my hand, you could never be part of the guild. No, you don't have the heart for it. And let's go with Rowena. Rowena has been tasked with kidnapping a child of a lady Fielding as the journey to the capital. Okay. She is here. I pretty much want to do every card but that one, because I need money.
Do what you can.
Pickpocket.
Find more
Perfect.
food.
We saw that already once. So, first one is a freebie. Second one is a bit harder. I need to keep an eye on the pain card. Okay, it's on this or this, so easy. One more. I think this is safe. Back. There goes all the money. Shit, I could have had 13 extra gold. Or 18, I guess, if I succeeded. Goblins, again. I'm cutting that. Goodbye, goblins. Not silencers again! Okay. This time it went easy. Even though they stole my weapon, but okay. Lost 1 gold, apparently. Gain 1 food, gain 2 fame, and get my weapon back. Decent enough. Ooh, Heart of Wager. Acquire 50 gold on a single map to gain 13 HP. That's not great. Armor of Gluttony gives me food, which is nice. There we go. Purchase premium, and let's start harpoon fishing. Give me the good stuff, mama. Not sure why I called her mama, but hey, it works. She will give me the good stuff. 1 huge success, 2 huge success.
Well.
And for this one, we actually have to wait a bit.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
I agree. Nice! Though a bit risky, to be fair. And we're going to have to fight again, as last time.
I have
Valiant
little
Aegis,
trust in
sure.
artifacts that breathe myself.
A Frost Shaman. Cool game. Cool. Okay, wasn't that big of a deal either. So we get a lot of money now. I think 20. 15. Heart of Wager actually activates, I think. Nope, not yet.
A rotten priest.
We are not going in yet.
Expend the effort to save him and watch
Duel.
thousands wail as they lose their hard-earned wealth.
I believe the duel is with a single dude. I should have read that. This is the first time we're seeing this. Sorry, guys. But essentially, every time you fight him, get this card, he gets stronger and stronger. For now, he's just an average soldier, which gets you a little bit of fame. Cassius, very drunk. Watchman can block, greatly reduce incoming damage, use bash for interruptions. As you can see, very easy. Some fame, enough, your opponent steps back, hands rise. I don't have time for this nonsense. And he goes away. Elder's Gift gets me just fame. Okay, before we keep going, I want to campfire, trade, sell equipment, Valiant Aegis. Not sure 51 is going to be enough, but it will have to be for now. Let's see Rowena. You and Rowena need not travel far before finding a gilded carriage treading along an Imperial road. The carriage is protected by a contingent of guards. So we now have to defeat them all before the timer runs out. So really have to go fast. Gotta go fast. We have a phalanx we're fighting here, which is technically new. The expansion of the Empire requires constant conscription of new blood, so to block all damage, greatly reducing their damage. Use bash. Please charge. There we go. Now that they're stunned, they're going to take a shit ton more damage. Done. Can you charge again? Doesn't seem like it. Let's just murder him the best I can. I'm taking shots for apparently no reason. Thankfully, I am doing damage fast enough that they're not a big deal. Again, not sure why I didn't block there. I guess I just wanted to take the hit. And then I went for a stun instead of an actual block here. Still, we're going to easily make it. I think Rowena got knocked out, but that doesn't really matter if I remember right. Just have to get this in time. Rowena is impressed by your efficient fighting skills. She trusts you a little more. You open the carriage door to see a woman dressed in silks and gems clutching her son. Please, she cries desperately, take this gold. He's just a child. Without a second thought, Rowena pockets the heavy pouch of coin from the weeping mother and closes the door on them. The thief stares at you coldly. Swear yourself to secrecy. She trusts you a little more. If there's nothing else, I have business elsewhere. Ask of Father Galfrey. He sits in finery counting coins. I expect he will do so until the day he dies. She continues you for a bit. I wouldn't trust him so much. He is in guild thieves just like us after all. Ask about favorite food. Roasted apple. Family? I have family in the capital. I do not talk to them. Her past? I joined the guild after I murdered the captain of the 3rd Legion. When I said that she was in the 3rd Legion of the Empire and killed her captain. Goodbye. Let's actually check this. Campfire. Review clues. What Galfrey said. Borden worked for a long time. Truth. Rowena worked for a long time. 3rd Legion. Rowan will always tell the truth for money. You know that, Rowena. Grindan worked for a long time. Wild exaggeration when drunk. Same things. Borden said wife left him for a trader. Rowena said 3rd Legion. Grindan said used to be a famed actor. So it's either Borden or Grindan. Rowena generally always lies, I think. We'll see. Oh, Rowena will always tell the truth here. And she did tell the truth.
As things so often do, suspicion turns to violence and violence to death. I had hoped you would bring something more to our table than Callus once did.
Now we enter the Mulberry Inn. You find Father Galfrey at his usual place next to the fire. As you seat yourself opposite him, you notice he looks distinctly calm, despite the foretelling of his death tonight. You watch Borden, Rowena, and Grindan roaming about the tavern. Find and eliminate the assassin before they eliminate me. However, I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you accuse one of the silencers wrongly. The red candle upon the fireplace burns tall. So, we have to first talk to Father Galfrey about the details. No, we don't. Let's talk to Borden. So Borden will always tell the truth if he is drunk. So we want to make him drunk. I'll have mulberry wine, 10 if you're offering. No! I failed.
Poorly done. You must harness your
Fear that you're trying to get me drunk to gain insight into something. I'm honest with you, I know very, very little about what goes around here. Let's try to get him drunk again. Fuck! I'm screwed. Going to have to repeat this again. Well, no. I don't actually have to repeat any of these. I would like to get all of these golden, but I will settle for less than that. Which I might have to, because I'm not sure I have enough money.
From here.
Drunk Borden pulls you close and whispers, "Don't let her hear this, but the redhead is ruthless. She infiltrated the 7th Legion." That's a lie. So even drunk, you're telling a lie. That's bad for you. Let's do something else. Approach Grindan. Get him drunk. Which is very easy to do. Come to think of it, the soothsayer here told me not to trust the color red. Rowena has red hair. He always lies, so it's not Rowena. And now Rowena, she will never drink, so I have to just pay her. And I have to pass a check, which sucks. Wow, this is a bad roll. Got worse. Wow. I'm having the worst luck here. Hand over money. They don't wear a hidden wrist dagger. Rowena said the assassin doesn't have a hidden wrist dagger. So she already knows who the assassin is. She's just not telling anyone, which is fun. Hand over the gold. It's the bearded man. Rowena says it's Borden. Agreed. I don't have enough money to finish this, actually, so I'm screwed anyway. Pay Grindan, who's always lies. You lose 10. I saw Borden looking very suspicious the other night. He must be the culprit. That's interesting. He thinks Borden is the assassin. But he always... Oh no, he doesn't lie. He only lies when he's drunk. Failed. So, I can try once more, I guess. And so money. I'm not sure, but if I were assassinate boss, I would use the wrist dagger that some of the guild opt to use. So, 2 people said he has it.
Hurry now. The moment is almost here. Make your decision.
Let me see. 3rd Legion said assassin doesn't have a wrist dagger. So that would line up. I very much think it's Borden. Borden's nervous demeanor disappears in an instant. Grinning, he draws his blade. You must have made a grievous mistake, Merson. You haven't covered the assassin. We do not have enough riddles. What's it called? Clues, though. So we're not going to get the best token. Which sucks. Didn't get enough money. That's because I never got the exquisite blade, which sucks. But oh well. Silencer Borden, Father Godfrey's faithful servant. So let's just hurry this up, because frankly speaking, the episode is already long. And I already had to replay it once, so, you know, I've had fun with it. Ha ha ha, fun. And I feel like I've been screwed in the last part here. But that's mainly, you know, due to myself. Well, partially due to myself. Some of this is me just fucking up. But not all of it, which is important. Oh, come on, I blocked that one. And I've tried to block that one, but that is not blockable. Good job, me. Now activate this. I love leaving only one dude left. Oh, come on, that damaged me? I was in mid-finisher, game. Stun him. Activate the special. Which stuns again. And I win. As the violence subsides, you realize that Father Godfrey is standing next to you, eyeing Borden's body glibly. Such a shame. Thank you for your services. He places a heavy bag of gold in your hand, and returns to his seat by the fireplace. Hierophant done. No gold, though. For finishing the Hierophant,
More choices.
we
more
get
tokens
Boro
to
Boro, Fallen Treasure, Soothsayer, Trading House, and Dark Alley. For surviving, we get Cry of Victory, Thieves' Folly, Mask of Holy Fortunes, and Sacrificial Blades. For exploring the land, your supplies have been added. Gold, Max Life, Merchant's Ring. And your new companion, I don't care, Boro Boro. And that is all. Next time we're going to
the hermit
tackle...
hides, and with him the secrets that underpin your history. We will explore them together.
The Lovers, which is honestly one of the more annoying ones. See you all then.